Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William Beaver, and good morning, Fizzy Elephant. I could hear you sneaking up behind me. Why are you holding lava? I know you're not going to do anything, but it scares me to see you holding lava. Fizzy, please. Please be careful with the lava, okay? Fizzy, promise me you're gonna be... Okay, well, your problem now, William Beaver, your problem now. Look at William Beaver chasing after him like, no, leave my cave alone. At least the cave won't burn down like my house would. Anyway, welcome to my lovely world, everybody. Today, we're gonna be beginning to build a brand new minigame over in my Funland. But first, I'm gonna have my breakfast. And today, I'm going to have cake. Nom, 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 nom. Delicious. Finally, you can stand up and you can follow me. And before we go to the Funland, before we begin building the minigame, before I even tell you what the minigame is going to be, I'm going to go and add someone to my love garden. And the person I'm adding to my love garden today is Justin. And the reason I'm adding Justin is because a few reasons, really. He's got one of my t-shirts, he's got my book, but mainly because he has an incredible Stampy Cat balloon art. And I've seen Stampy Cat balloon art before, but this one just seems really impressive. I love the whiskers, the little face, and the eyes, and the way it's sitting is adorable. So yeah, thank you so much for sending me that picture, Justin, and welcome to my love garden. All right then, let's go to the Funland. We will go to the Funland, but first, can you please put that lava away? I need to put the lava down, Fizzy, but that would have been a bad choice of words to say put the lava down. Do whatever you want with the lava, but do not put the lava down. That's the big thing that I want to say. I should trust my helpers, and I do trust my helpers, but just seeing anyone running around with some lava is a scary thing when so much of your world is made of wood and wool. It's a scary thing to think of. But anyway, who shall I be joined by today? Let's be joined by Benji. You can join me, so you can stand up. Barnaby, you can go in there and sit down. And oh look, I got the dog that matches your armor. And wait a minute, the lava's gone. Okay, now I'm more worried than when I saw you carrying the lava, because now I know the lava's gone, but I don't know where the lava's gone to. Where's the lava gone to? Is the lava anywhere? Okay, everything seems to be all right so far, but you can understand why I'm getting a little bit worried about this. Hopefully, I'm going to come back in the morning and my house is going to be still standing, but I can't spend all day worrying about that. Oh no, I think a squid died. I think a squid wasn't died. I just suddenly randomly got an ink sac from around there somewhere. Anyway, let's go into the Ube up there teleporter. We can press the button and we can go and teleport off to my Funland. Okay, I think I should be just about at the Funland now. So let me go and show you where we're going to be building and exactly what it is we are going to be building. So this game's all about darkness. Okay, so it's going to be a big maze, which we're going to be building today. Everyone's going to go into the maze, and it's going to be pitch black. Like, literally no torches, no light whatsoever. It's going to be black concrete as the walls, so there's going to be really dark walls as well. Almost impossible to be able to see anything. But there's going to be one character who has one person who has a night vision potion, and they are going to be able to see, of course, and be able to try and track down all of the other players. So that's the general idea of the game. We can kind of get into more details once we've kind of got the maze part built, but that's it basically in a nutshell. So let's go and build the first wall along here. So I need 2 blocks away from the edge, and then I need to go another 1, 2, 3. So I think the first wall should start about here. Let me just go and double check that. We've got 1, 2, 3, and then yep, 2 blocks from the gap. And it's going to be like a game that's going to look really complicated, but is actually really simple to build. So when you see the final design, it's going to look a bit complicated, but it's not going to be hard at all. So let me kind of teach you the secret technique, I guess, to be able to build this game. If you want to end up building it in your own world and get that lava away from here, Fizzy. I thought it was gone, but it's back again. So this first wall, we need to build 18 blocks along. So I had 1 block sitting there already. So I just need to go and do these along there to that. And then you just go in by 4. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this time we go along by 12. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then you do the same again. You go along by 18. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I got distracted by Benji teleporting. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 12 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Thank you for double checking what I'm doing, by the way, Fizzy. That makes me feel better. And then the last time, this is the scary time as well, because this is where we're going to see if it's going to all link up properly. So this should be 18 along now. So let's just do it this way. So if I just have 17 blocks on me, I got 1 block there already. If I do this along, this should hopefully be exactly 18. And then fingers crossed, this is going to link up to what William Beaver was doing on the other side. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It fits perfectly. So yeah, it's basically just those kind of 2 different length walls, and then you make this shape, which is kind of like I like to call the shape the wonky box. This is the wonky box shape that we have to start with. And then the walls are going to be built up higher, but I think it's going to be easier to build kind of the entire layout first, and then we can go and start building in the walls and adding in the other decorations as well. So there's only 3 walls that you need to worry about. So basically 3 walls that are going to be inside the maze that you repeat in each quarter, because it's going to be like exactly identical in each quarter. So I'm going to teach you the 3 walls you need to do, and then we can kind of just basically copy it. So this first one needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I can kind of just work out where it needs to go. So it basically needs to go to where it starts going in on this direction, where it goes along here like that. So all of the pathways are going to be 2 blocks wide. So I basically need to go to here. Benji, you need to go over there so I can start building in this direction. Benji, please sit down. There we go. Good boy. And then I need to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like that. I now need to go across this way again. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just up by 3. So we got 1, 2, 3 like that. So there we go. That is wall 1 down. That is one of the 3 walls that we need to build. Minecraft helpers, please check and then double check and then possibly triple check my wall to make sure it's in the right place. Because if one of these walls is out of place, then the entire thing is going to end out of place. So far, it seems so good. So the next wall is going to start down here. We need to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. And yep, this lines up perfectly with kind of this gap here. And we now need to go along this way. And this is going to be easy because I just basically need to go along until it's linking up with this wall here. Once again, with a 2-block gap like that. So we got that wall going down like that. And then we now need to go up again. And this time we need to go up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then this is kind of leading to where the middle of the maze is going to be. So basically here, there's going to be kind of 4 walls like this, and this is going to basically make a kind of like a makeshift square. I guess I can kind of build that in now just to sort of mark it down, and then that way we're going to be able to work out everything else around that. So basically like this here, like that, and then a gap by 2, and then like this. So this is going to be the very center of the map. So this is an important part of the game because this is where everyone's going to enter and leave, and there's a little mechanism I've come up with so everyone can get in and get back out again, which doesn't let any light in. And this is the only place where you're going to be able to see anything either, because all of the walls are going to be black, but here there's going to be a little bit of blue concrete, which is kind of the only bit of kind of color that you can see. So you're going to be able to always see the middle, but you're not really going to be able to see anything else. So there you go. That's 2 of the walls done. My helpers are going and repeating them over here. And then this last wall should be pretty simple because we basically just loop around this wall. So once again, just making sure that I stay kind of 2 blocks away from it. I just kind of go and loop around it like this. I need to make sure it's 2 blocks away. And then I go across there like this, I believe, until I get to about there. And then there we go. That is the final wall that we really need to worry about for the rest of this. And then this one is going to link up with that there like that. So these are basically the 3 walls that we have in the maze, and these are going to be repeated again and again and again. And once it's completed, we're going to have a really funky pattern. So let's go and start building actually the outside walls up then. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 is how high they're going to be. And actually the top one is going to be this blue concrete. And the reason we can have this blue concrete here is 1, so it means you're going to be able to see the the pattern on the outside, which means it's just going to look good. And also because you're not going to be able to see it on the inside. Because I want it to be completely black on the inside so you can't see anything. But because it's going to be kind of in this top corner and we're going to have a roof over the entire thing, of course, because otherwise it won't be very dark if you're playing it in the middle of the game, in the middle of the day, sorry. So basically I can have blue around the top because no one's going to be able to see it. I can keep it kind of pitch black on the inside, but it means that everyone can see kind of the funky pattern on the top of the game. It's not going to be a very good observer game, this one. Like, if you're out the game, then there's not really much you can do apart from wait on the outside. So in the middle, there's going to be like a little box which has some pistons that are going to get pulled back so you can go and just drop down. The only tricky thing is the person trying to track down the other players, they need to try and take them out. So there's going to be a little let's call it a hotel. It's going to be a nice way to call it. A little hotel on the outside. Basically a box with some beds in where everyone can go and sleep there and set their spawn and store all of their items in so they don't carry any items around with them. So they can all sleep there. And then when they get taken out, they're going to leave. The only problem is that the person who had the night vision potion that are tracking them out, if they're able to take everyone else out, they're kind of stuck in the maze. So I had to come up with a way to get them out of the maze. I didn't want any doors because otherwise people could use the doors to get out with, and of course a lot of the doors add light in as well. So there's going to be a mechanism where it basically drops down water that they can use to be able to swim out. So hopefully there's going to be no Minecraft helpers stuck in this maze for forever and generally not having a very good time. So that's the way it's going to work. The good thing about this game is, I mean, there's very little redstone. I mean, you could play it with no redstone. You could literally just place a block to block off the light and then, you know, throw them in and do it that way. The good thing as well is because there's a really good timer, because how long the potion lasts, the night vision potion, is basically how long the round is going to go on for. So as soon as your night vision potion runs out, that's kind of the end of that round. Either you won because you took everyone else out, or, you know, the night vision potion ran out and then you're failed. And so you can kind of choose the difficulty by how good of a potion you make. So if you make a potion that lasts for a really long time, then that means that you have more chance to find them and it's going to be easier for the person trying to track them down. But if you make a potion that doesn't last for very long, then it's going to be way harder because you have way less time to try and track people down. It just means I don't need to do a whole load of redstone trying to work out a time. You know, like the temple trap game, there's like a million minecart rails underneath trying to track the time, and it's needed for that game. But for this game, because we're using the night vision potions, it's going to work really well. And that block is really distracting me. I was just staring at it for ages earlier with it just bouncing up and down like crazy all over the place. It's really distracting me as I go and make my way around. But it looks like the maze has been finished off by the rest of my helpers. It looks like Fizzy's just kind of building up the rest of the walls to make them higher. And I actually got this done way faster than I assumed we would be able to. So what we can begin to do is start to fill in the entire area. So we're kind of just building up the walls to this height here, but this entire roof is going to be filled up, and it's going to be good because this is going to give us a chance to kind of jump into the maze and show you just how dark it's going to be. We do need to do the floor as well. So William Beaver, that might be a good thing for you to do. Once the walls are built up, maybe go and start digging away the floor, because that needs to be all black concrete as well, just to make it even harder for you to be able to see anything. And we also need a way to get on top of the game. So there's going to be a little staircase along the front here. So I think I might go and build that in now. So it's going to be a very simple staircase. You can see I use the roses here, or the poppies as they are now, to kind of mark where this is going to be. And this is going to be very simple, basically just, well, let's just do it all in this color up the side here. So just basically a place where you can go and jump up to get on top of the game, because that's going to be the way you enter and leave from. There's no real good way to do it from entering the side, because as I said, the doorways wouldn't really work, and kind of having pistons, it doesn't really work, because if the redstone was on the inside, you'll be able to see it. So this is going to be a big roof, and then the very center of the maze is where you're going to be entering and leaving from, and then down here is where we're going to have our hotel. It just sounds nicer calling it a hotel rather than a box with some with some beds and some chests in. So right then, let's go and start filling in some of these ceilings. Well, I guess let's fill up all of the walls to the height they're going to be first. And then we can go and start doing in some of the ceilings, because otherwise it's going to be pitch black on the inside when we're trying to go and put all of the floor down, which is going to make things very difficult. There's another issue, which I'm sure is an issue that you've all thought of, and it's something that I've thought of as well. Googlies. That is the problem. So, as you know, when it's dark, the Googlies spawn, and they generally make things difficult when we're trying to play any of our mini games. And if this entire place is completely dark, then yeah, if we were playing it normally, there would be Googlies absolutely everywhere. So, for this game, we are going to be playing it on peaceful mode. There's no way to not play it on peaceful mode. So the only other option is to, like, if it was on easy and it was like daytime and you go and like literally just switch it to easy and play really fast before they spawn, like that could maybe work, but it's just not worth the risk. It's just not worth the risk to be halfway through a game and have the creeper blow the entire thing up. So it is going to be played on peaceful, which I think is quite good as well, because it makes it easier for the people running away. They don't need to worry about hunger too much, and it's also going to make it so it's going to, you know, take more damage for the person hunting them down to take them out. And I'm not entirely sure what weapon that person is going to have. I think if it's on peaceful, it might have to be a diamond sword. Like a bow and arrow and stuff wouldn't really work anyway, because it's going to be so dark. Like there's no way you're going to be able to hit someone. If you're aiming for them, there's no chance you're going to be able to aim properly if you can't properly see them at all. So I think a diamond sword is going to be the best thing to do. And it means you have to get close to them as well. Like that's kind of where the games like this gets intense. Like imagine if you turn around and you can't even see properly, but you just get a glimpse of someone chasing you down. You're going to be terrified. It's going to be pitch black and you are going to be absolutely terrified. This is definitely, I'm saying this now, I haven't even played it yet, definitely 100% going to be the scariest game in my Funland to actually play, because you're going to be able to see absolutely nothing. And I'm going to give you a good example of what that's going to look like once we've filled a little bit more of this in. So what I'm going to do now then, seeing as it's really kind of just down to me filling in the floor and then the rest of the ceiling as well, I'm going to speed up the video until we've got most of it done, and then we can go inside and I can show you just how dark it's going to be and just how difficult it's going to be to try and make your way around this maze. Okay, we've pretty much got the entire thing filled in. The only part we haven't done is the middle here. So eventually there is going to be a gap at the top here, which is how everyone's going to be able to get in and out of it. But for now, let's go and fill it up. And then I think we should just jump down. This might end really badly. There might be a creeper down there. There could be anything going on down there. I can't hear any googlies. I think because we've been close to the area, I don't think any have spawned in yet. So we should be okay. But let's go and have a look at how dark it's going to be. So, William Beaver, do you want to go first and check it's okay? Or Fizzy? Okay, looks like Fizzy is jumping in. William Beaver's getting his armor on. Right, I'm going to go and join afterwards. So there's still a big hole at the top now. This won't be here. So once William Beaver's dropped down, I'm going to clog up the hole, and then we are going to be plunged into darkness, and this is how we're going to be playing the game. Looks like Fizzy Elephant is leaving a trail of cookie crumbs to be able to find his way back to the middle, which is very smart. And it's really, why is it stayed so light down here? This is really, really bizarre. Like, when I tested this, it was like pitch black down here. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting into the real darkness. This is much lighter than I thought it would be. So I did a tester for what the game would be like, and it was much more like this, the way it is now. But it seems to be brighter, and I'm not sure where Oh, what's going on? Oh no, the lava. I think that's just Fizzy's lava. And it seems much lighter now, but I am recording this the day that the newest update came out. So I wonder if it's changed the lighting at all. Maybe when I reload the world, it's going to be darker. The other option to make it even darker is to just turn the gamma down as well. If I go to graphics, I can turn the gamma way down. So this is like this is another good way to be able to kind of choose your difficulty, because I was on 100%. So if I put it down to 50%, this is much more like what I thought it was going to be. I can barely see anything. I can just about see where the walls are, and I can see the cookies. I can see Fizzy's trails of cookies. So yeah, if it doesn't get any darker, we will play it like this. And this is scary already. Just being in the dark is scary, let alone thinking you're going to have someone chasing you. This game's going to be absolutely terrifying. This is going to be literally, you know, the YouTubers that play like all the horror games and they're screaming? Forget that. This is going to be scarier than any of that stuff. Oh, dear. Anyway, let me go and make my way back out to the surface. I'm just going to dig a hole out and just get out of it. I have had enough of being in the dark. And let me show you what it looks like from above, because I haven't really done that. I think it's a pretty funky pattern overall. And whoa, looks really weird seeing my world like this. I'm used to having it like as bright as it can possibly be. But let me just go and pile up to the top here. And you can see, remember, it's just that one wall around the outside and then just those 3 different types of wall repeated. And with just those 3 simple walls, you can make a design that looks a little bit like that. So there we go. That's kind of what the pattern looks like from above. And you can see it's just that wall, and that wall repeated kind of in every different quarter. And I can see that my helpers had enough of being in the dark as well as I did. And Fizzy, no! Don't do it! I guess, seeing as the world, the game isn't built out of wall, it should be okay. But anyway, that is about the end of this episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. In the next episode, we are going to be getting this game completely finished, completely functional, and ready to be played properly. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!